Like this?
Sure.
Okay.
Today we have Janet Brush, founder of Senior Alternatives, a Bay Area-based care management and home care organization, speaking on the topic of why adult children feel guilty. Ms. Brush is a licensed clinical social worker, a licensed professional fiduciary, and has 2 master's degrees, social work and gerontology.
Thank you for joining us in our conversation on guilt in adult children. The first thing I want to just tell you is that you're not alone. Almost all the calls that we get here at Senior Alternatives from adult children are typically about things that are going on with their parents, and they're not, most of the time, they're not good things. And so here you have a parent that might be sick or might have just broken their hip. They're not going to be as involved with the family as they once were. They kind of become a little bit of an outsider. They can't join in as much, and we miss them as adult children, and we feel guilty that they're not there and they're not part of the family unit anymore. It's just a normal feeling to feel sorry for people, and that does, in a sense, lead to guilt. A lot of this stems from the fact that our parents have taken care of us our entire life, and we feel that we have to take care of our parents. And in a sense we do, but the relationship that a parent has with a child is very different than the relationship that a child will feel towards a parent. And although it's very important that an adult child does give consideration to taking care of their parents, you're not completely responsible for them like you are for a child. And that's really hard for us to accept, but it's just a fact of life that we have to accept. The other thing that I think creates quite a bit of guilt is there's a lot of hand tying that can go on with certain situations. So in certain families, what we see is that the elderly person does need a lot of services, but they're not really willing to let the adult child get them those services. They're trying to hold on to their independence, or they're in a state of anger, so they haven't really accepted that they need help, and they're just going to be angry at everybody. And no matter what that adult child tries to arrange, they're not going to let them be successful at it, and that definitely creates a guilt. What we do here at Senior Alternatives is really help the adult child to understand that at that point it's just very important to step back and to say, I've done my best. And typically what happens is an event will occur for your senior loved one, and it'll be something such as, mom got dehydrated because she wasn't drinking enough water, or dad got in a little fender bender. And then the parent experiences why they actually need this help, and then they're typically not so resistive. So again, we often have to tell our adult children, just, lay back, let it unfold a little bit. There'll be some kind of a bump in the road, and that'll kind of make your parent experience that they actually do indeed need this help. I think what's important is that you maintain your own mental health and stay involved in your own life, and just really understand that you've done your best in terms of trying to help your parent out. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to hear from you. We have a wonderful team of geriatric care managers that would love to speak to you as an adult child.
Senior Alternatives to find out how our care managers provide psychosocial education which can help alleviate guilt in adult children. Our phone number is 888-451-4290. Visit us online at www.bayareaseniorcare.com. Our care managers can help offer a free 45-minute initial consultation to discuss many of the care issues around your parents.